Greetings, it's Heidi with Heidonian Living. Today's segment is one on randomness. As you know, I love freedom and flexibility, and so the randomness category is just reserved, of course, for, well, whatever I feel like I want to share with you and it doesn't fit with the rest. So super simple, super fast. If you already know this tip, you're going to be like, oh, that's no big deal. But if you have never heard this tip before, you are going to have a life-changing moment today, though it be a small one. It will still make a difference. Okay, so follow this storyline with me. Okay, you're going to a friend's house after you've gone out to dinner with them and you have leftovers and you love that restaurant and you really want to make sure that you remember to take your restaurant leftovers home. So you put it in their fridge because you know you're going to hang out and watch movies and play cards and blah, blah, blah. And so you go to leave and you get home and you realize you didn't take your leftovers, right? Or let's say you are doing a baby shower for a girlfriend and you go to the store to get those last minute supplies and you show up to the baby shower and you go ahead and use those, but you also, while you were at the store, went ahead and grabbed a gallon of milk because you knew you were out at home and you thought, I don't want to make a second trip, and so I'm just going to grab this gallon of milk while I'm buying the things for the baby shower. And gosh, you know, maybe you're doing it at a special location and you put that in the fridge there and you think, okay, I have got to remember the milk. I've got to remember the milk, right? Well, first of all, here's one tip. When you're reminding yourself to remember something, we often say, don't forget, don't forget. Well, our brain doesn't comprehend the negative in front of a word. It just remembers the word that you said. And so basically you're programming yourself, forget, 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 because your brain is going to hang on to that last word a little better than don't forget, right? So there's one tip, is to say, remember. I need to remember the milk. Remember. But this will make it even easier. And this is not even a Heidi original. Heidonian Living was blessed by a very good friend, Carrie, with this tip. And I think Carrie actually heard it from her son. So your key fob, put it with whatever, or your keys, whatever it is you're trying to remember, because it won't hurt it. You know, cold temperatures for a short period of time are not going to be hard on your key fob. And certainly if you have traditional old school keys, not going to hurt them one bit to be in the fridge or the refrigerator or wherever you're putting the item that you have to remember, because you can't leave without your keys, right? So, you know, I first learned it when Carrie came over to my house and she had purchased steaks on sale when she was picking something else up at the grocery store for me on her way to my house. And she said, you know, this is a great tip. I'll put these in the freezer and then I'm going to put my key fob in here, and that way I can't leave without them, because you can't leave without your keys. Simple, brilliant. It could change your life. Well, I hope this helps you live more in freedom and help you be more of who you're called to be, because you don't have to be frustrated by forgetting things.